Hey Divine Beauties, it's Ingrid Arna here, Divine High Priestess and Seven-Figure Diva Strategist. I just wanted to have a quick chat today. I've just made my daughter some lunch and we're chilling out, but I am just so compelled to speak and share at the moment. And today I wanted to talk about generosity. If you are, hey Laura, a heart-centered, empathetic, divine woman who's here to serve and who has a generous, hey Laura, generous spirit, who wants to give. Hey gorgeous ones, you give from your heart. You want people to prosper. You want people to do well. You want people to ascend, transform, heal their lives. You want to share your work, right? And you give, which is beautiful. It's such a wonderful act. Generosity is so important. And I see this happen. It's happened with me in my career. And it's something that's so important that needs to be talked about. Generosity without boundaries and integrity for also yourself can be incredibly toxic, right? So it is so important, if you are a generous soul who deeply cares for others. You know, I have literally 100 students at the moment that I mentor, that I guide. I'm constantly having people that coming to me and wanting to work with me and wanting to support me. I have men coming to me wanting to almost get free counsel from me. And I've got to have boundaries because my time is precious. My work is precious. And also I believe that I kind of underserve people if I don't hold those boundaries, and I teach people how to have their own boundaries, right? Otherwise, people can't help it. It's like they kind of just keep encroaching, but we allow them to, right? So I've had some men recently, when they found out how successful I am and how much money I earn, they come to me, and that's wonderful, but they have to pay. No pay, no play. And I just communicate that with love and reverence for myself, because it's up to me to set boundaries and have integrity for self. So often in business, we're taught about integrity for others, how to have integrity and ethics. So usually if you're a person, you have integrity, you have ethics, right? But what about integrity for yourself, right? So how do you set that? So that's what you say yes to, what you say no to, in terms of payments and pricing, and how you ensure that you're honored. That's integrity of self. And then you have the freedom to be generous, right? Hey Bridget, hey gorgeous friends. Whilst honoring yourself. Otherwise, what happens is you get really depleted, and people actually don't kind of honor and respect you because you're not honoring and respecting yourself. I have worked with some of the most brilliant, talented women in the world who give their essence and their energy and their brilliance away, right? They want to be generous. As I'm speaking about this, I'm getting so much emotion. They want to be generous, right? You want to have people ascend and heal, but that's actually partly your responsibility, but it's their responsibility. And as you honor yourself and have value for your work, what happens is you attract people like the women who do the best with me, the women who feel like sisters to me, even the men that are now starting to come into my life. It's like blood. It's like heart, right? And there's a deep honoring. I don't need to prove or get them. It's either this is the way that it is, or it's not going to fly, right? And that comes from deep reverence and self-love and honoring and integrity of myself. Otherwise, what happens is, as you're building, you're just going to run yourself into the ground. And I know this to be true because I've been there, right? And if I looked at my own habits and my own perspective, I didn't have integrity of self. Integrity of self-care, integrity with what I need for Ingrid in order to thrive, right? Now, without sounding like an ego head, I truly believe, if I'm not already, that I'm one of the best online marketing divas on the friggin' planet, and I'm also a profoundly gifted healer, and I have deep generosity and deep reverence, and it's up to me to own that and to hold myself sacred, right? No one can do that for you. So when you want to set boundaries for yourself, you're actually empowering another human being to set boundaries for herself rather than us. under earning, sacrificing our energetic field, sacrificing our physicality, sacrificing our relationship, trying to kind of be there for everybody else all the time, right? Even with my women in my Diva Mind, we do 4 classes now a month. It is up to them to show up for those classes. You know, we give double what we say we were going to do, right? And then on top of that, when people signed up for my last round in my last launch with my mastermind, we then went ahead, which wasn't included in the actual what they bought. We gave them sessions with their own private coach. Happy to do it, happy to be generous. And then they must show up. Yes, gorgeous? Wow, sorry.
Mommy, I want to have lunch out here.
Yes. Okay, darling. So it's up.
I made some fruit salad.
Thank you, darling. Aria made some fruit salad. So I'm going to go and spend some time with her. But, you know, when I have boundaries with my students, when I have boundaries with my clients and honor myself, you know what happens? Life gets richer, life gets juicier, you attract the right people, and no one's doing anything to you. And really, at the end of the day, when I'm inspiring my students to honor themselves and I set clear boundaries, it makes everything flow, because then there's no resentment. There's no feeling like hard done by, because at the end of the day, we all create that reality, right? So set those, I call them guidelines, and they must be energetic. And for you to hold them, there's usually some level of healing work that needs to be done, right? In order for you to put it in place. So for me, hello. What are you eating, gorgeous? Some yummy fruit. So for me, I had to heal so many different wounds around my relationship with my parents. I don't want to say who exactly that was, whether it was with both parents, my relationship with myself, and what I felt that I deserved, what it is to be a good woman. Even when I started making a lot more money, in order to feel worthy of receiving more money, do you know what I did? I'd work harder and harder. Like, not only would I just give, I'd give more and give more and give more. You want to be in my video? One of my divine soul sisters. You're going to come. Hello. Bridget, I'm trying to add you. So Bridget used to be a student of mine, and she's a soul sister of mine. And I've had to heal and release so much conditioning, right, around what it is to be a good and valuable woman. Hello. Because I think in ways that we're taught give, but it actually doesn't serve us, or it doesn't serve the whole everyone involved. Because if we eventually have resentment, or we're feeling sick and impoverished, we can't go and do the work. I tried to join, I get you to join, darling. I don't know why it's not working. We may not have good enough bandwidth here. We're about to get better internet, just to do with Australia. It takes a little bit. Decline the video invitation. Oh, okay. Maybe you weren't trying to join me. So guys, I've been trying to string it together. I've got a little bit of a cold as we're going through massive ascension at the moment. I'm actually really excited. Like, a lot of people are talking at the moment about it being heavy, and it can feel like, oh, uncomfortable, because we're rebirthing, right? We're releasing all that stagnant energy that we can't take with us. And at the same time, I'm feeling, oh my gosh, like, wow, you know, there's a lot of death around me too at the moment, with people dying, all sorts of different things happening. My dad's sick, and lots of other stuff happening with people being quite sick. And what that's actually making me do is live more fully. And I've actually decided also that holidays for me are BS. Holidays for me are BS. What do I mean by that? Well, what I realized on going on a holiday this week is that I love my work so much. It is important to rest, but hey, gorgeous. But as I'm creating my life how I want to create it, I actually want to go, and I will be taking 2 to 3 days off every week, where I just shut off from the internet. I get offline. I have a few days to recalibrate. Mwah, hey, gorgeous ones. So, and I go to the beach. I get into nature. That is the way I fuel myself as my business grows, as my energy field grows. It's so important. But I don't like taking off a whole week and all this stuff and then feeling guilty when I want to go online and reach out because, you know, something's rising in me and I want to share it. That is my natural way. I had a student reach out to me. She's so beautiful. She's like, you know, you should have more of a break, Ingrid. You need more of a break. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take a break. Don't worry about me. You focus on yourself. I'll take a break when I need that break. I know myself. I'm a 43-year-old woman. You're not responsible for me at all. And so don't worry. So thank you for your love. But I'll take the breaks when I need to take the breaks. I turn off my phone every single day for at least 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, sometimes up to 10 hours, not being on social media. And when I feel the energy rising up and I want to share, I'm going to share it with all my love and heart in the way that I want to do it. And it's not right or wrong. And I want to be free, right? Free to be the person I want to be, not live how other people need to live. I'm a very fast, rapid energy. Everyone's different. And so I don't judge others, right? Unless the only time I'm sort of like, I'm like, okay, you may need to move. Like I did a video today around like, oh my God, around, okay. Yes.
This is why I brought this, because if something's...
Okay, beautiful. Thank you for that, Aria. We're going to go to see another movie today. Can't wait. But I'll wrap it up. But basically at the end of the day, when I'm like, oh my God, I could just reach out to a friend of mine from New York that I've known for years. And I'm like, sister, when are you going to come work with me? Or I'm like, oh my God, will you just start selling already? Like if you're not selling right now, solution is to start, to serve, to focus on service, right? It doesn't have to be so hard. It's the resistance and thinking that it's difficult that you pull into the retraction, but your soul wants you to express, right? And I was talking about it yesterday about we have a groove, a pattern. It's just a pattern when you're in that sort of pulling back mode. And most women have gone through it because we're told to shut up, stuff it down, don't take up too much space. Today, a beautiful story. Oh my God, I've had the most beautiful stories today. I met an amazing woman. Yeah.
Can you help me get the mineral water?
Yes, I'll help you get the mineral water. I'll say goodbye to my friends, but I have to tell them one quick story about this singer, very quick. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this. I saw this singer today. You want me to come? I'll tell you this story later on, but it was this amazing story about this singer that I met. Hello, do you want to say hi?
Good baby.
Good
baby. Good baby box.
What movie are you going to see?
Baby box.
Do you want to tell them what movie you're going to see?
Baby box.
Good baby box?
No, I'm going to see Boss Baby.
You're going to see.
We're going to see.
Peter Rabbit.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. A Puss in Boots.
She's just making up stuff, right? I haven't seen The Greatest Showman. I want to go and see that. So guys, oh no, my attention. I love you guys. I love you guys. Have fun. Life goes by so quick. I just want to have fun. Don't say that. Don't say rude words. Have more fun, please. Not that I'm an expert on this. Fun, pleasure, love. Are you wearing your Are you going to show them your Batman outfit?
No, I'm going to take it off.
Okay, guys. See you. Have a beautiful day.
Goodbye, bum.
Don't say bumheads.
Goodbye,
bye,
beauties.
Bye, beauty. So have those boundaries.
Goodbye, poopy pants. Goodbye, poopy pants.